that rush of dopamine. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Mehdi. The channel's name is Mehdi Tate, kind of like meditate, and today we'll be talking about dopamine. But before we do, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you think this is a topic that needs more light shed on it. So this video is inspired by a channel called Aperture. It's an amazing channel, and it opens your eyes on quite a lot of topics, including dopamine, which I believe is the billion-dollar hormone. Dopamine is literally just that. People are paying tons and tons of money to grab a hold of your dopamine levels and to affect or influence how you're acting. So if you've checked your phone today, or you saw someone else's post, or you liked someone else's post, you got a notification, or that one notification that you've been waiting for, or posted something new in your story, then you have most likely felt some kind of emotion, whether it is excitement, hope that you're gonna get those likes, happiness, or even gratitude. But if you checked your phone today and you've seen an empty home screen, then chances are you may have felt low or defeated in a sense. And I know that we've reached a time in human history where your emotions are actually controlled by one machine, by a mini metallic machine with some glass on front of it. And dopamine is at the forefront of this. So here's how dopamine works. Your phone notifications, they actually signal your brain and they flood it with a rush of emotions that is caused by dopamine. And dopamine is released when you get access to all these different bright colors, these beautiful destinations, beautiful people, and delicious food that you're seeing. So it's like you're constantly being flooded with dopamine rushes. And dopamine is considered as a neurotransmitter, which is basically the messenger between the brain and the body. So without dopamine, your body won't even be able to work properly or regulate itself properly. So this is what's actually quite interesting, something that was mentioned in the Aperture video that I saw, which I didn't really know before, and it has to do with the notification timing. So the notifications you actually get in your phone are actually timed, and they're released sometimes all at once to give you this sudden rush and to leave you wanting more. It's basically kind of like how gambling works. And that's what I really found very interesting. To put it bluntly, your dopamine levels, they affect your behavior, and billions and billions of dollars are being spent on finding ways to grab your attention in order to actually influence your behavior and to influence you into doing something. And that's very important to know, because it's a lot of people out there trying to get that attention of yours, and your time and where you spend your money and all that is very important. And if someone's willing to spend so much money on that, that just shows how valuable it is. I think on average, a human is faced with 4,000 images, ad images or something like that. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but it's somewhere around that number, where you're just exposed to thousands and thousands of ads, and you don't really even know it. It's just your subconscious that's taking them in. So be careful on what you're looking at, what you're exposing yourself to, and be very wary and aware of what's going on when it comes to advertisements and what you're doing or what you're buying and stuff, along those lines. So just think of it this way. Your brain is overstimulated to the point that you keep returning and wanting more. That's as plain as it gets. It's basically you're in the same state as someone who is actually gambling, because you get the same rush when you get those notifications, or your behavior is influenced in a way that you actually want more of a certain thing. So watch out when it comes to that. Be wary of what kind of ads you're looking into, or what kind of pattern you're in. If you're constantly buying new courses, for example, and you're trying to go after that next shiny object, watch out for just not to overspend, really, and to just not keep putting yourself in this cycle where it's just non-stop and you're not getting anywhere. Have a bit more of self-awareness when it comes to that. Try to detach from the emotional connection you have with notifications and see where that'll take you. And on that note, have an amazing day, have an amazing week, and I'll end the video right here.